You could imagine a double-dimensional array as a table having rows and columns. Did you know a 2D or double-dimensional array is also known as matrix? A multidimensional array is basically an array of arrays. An array may exist in multiple dimensions. The most common multidimensional array is a 2D. In this video, I am going to explain you the multidimensional arrays. I will primarily focus on two-dimensional arrays. I will also walk you through the important and interview questions under assignment number 12. We'll do one of the matrix-based questions together. We will also discuss the limitations of multidimensional array, and I will show one example of three-dimensional array as well. At the end of this video, you would be able to build your understanding on multidimensional array. So let's go. Well, let's take an example, try to understand how a two-dimensional array look like. I am taking an example of 3 into 3 arrays. That means there would be a total of 9 values in this array. And the way the arrays are declared like this, you have an array name, and then before this you have to specify the type of the array, and then the box bracket first and the second box bracket, and within this box bracket you need to specify the size, 3 rows, 3 columns. So how does it look like? So let's say I have stored the values 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 in the array. So you see this is row number 0, row number 1, and row number 2. Likewise, column number 0, column number 1, and column number 2. If you want to see this in more detail, let's go and try to understand. So this value 1 is stored in 0 0. So 0 row and 0 column. Likewise, 0 row and first column, the 2 is getting stored. 0 row and second column is 3 is getting stored. Likewise, if this is column number 0, but row number 1. So this is 1 0. And if you to see the 5 is stored 1 1 and 1 2. And likewise, the representation of the places of this 3 into 3 array looks like this, right? So this way you can understand that if you are creating any a dimension of any array, like 2 dimension of array, and specifying the size, how are rows and columns organized and how are the values stored. With this, I will take you to the assignment and try to understand the questions. Then further we'll go for one example that we'll go and do together. Let's go to the assignment. So I am here in Google Chrome and I will try to open the assignment page. You know that CodeWithAbby.blogspot.com is the assignment. This is the assignment blog website wherein we have all the assignments. To your left, there is assignment C programming. You navigate to assignment number 12 and click this, and then see this is assignment number 12 opened for you. So there are many questions, almost 8 questions in this assignment. And the first question is create a 3 into 3 matrix, input the values in that matrix and display the values, right? It's pretty simple. This is the simplest question in this assignment. So what we'll do, we'll create a 3 into 3 matrix. We'll try to input the value to this matrix and display it. This is what we are going to do together. Let's go to the online editor and see how can we do this program. I am here in online editor, and let's do this program. The program is that we have to create a 3 into 3 matrix, input the values and display it, right? So first of all, let's create an array, ARR, and we are creating this array of 3 into 3. We have a couple of more variables. I am creating a row and I'm creating a column. Row and column variables are created because we need to run a loop for row and a column. That's why they are of integer type. First of all, let me write a printf statement and say that enter the values for the array, and then I am going and running a loop. The loop is running like row equals 0, row is less than 3, that means 0 to 2, and row plus plus. And any matrix related question that you are going to do actually has to do with the nested loop. So you have to write another loop within this loop. So we'll write a loop for column equals 0, and column is less than 3, and column plus plus. Hope this is clear. All right. So you have to run a nested loop for row and column. Perfect. So let's print a message so that user will be good to know what I am going to enter. So enter the value for, let's say I'm saying percentile D and percentile D, and say I'm saying ARR, and then I'm saying row and col, just to increase the readability of the program and for the end user to understand it better, I have printed this message, right? And then I have to write then a scanf message, a scanf %e, and then ampersand sign ARR, and then say row, and then we have column. Make sense? So far, so good. And I wanted to print the value of these arrays, so I'll copy this quickly so that and paste it, and I can say that the value of the array R, and then we'll say \n, and here everything is fine, and just I will write a printf statement, and then %d, and then very simple ARR row, and then column. Make sense? And since I wanted to print it as a matrix, so I'll simply say printf \n. So let me quickly select the language C, and let's try to run this if successfully runs. So it runs successfully. So I have one small thing that to do, \n. That is what I wanted to do. Now let me run it again. So yeah, so it says that enter the value for array, and the position is 0, 0. I am entering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's 9, and press enter. Usually the values are getting printed. I mean, what we have one extra space that I can fix it very quickly. But see the values that I entered. So the first value that I entered was 0 and 0. And how it worked? So column was 0, and then you entered into this loop. A row was 0 and entered into the loop. And then the first value is 0, 0, then 0, 1, and then 0, 2. So 0, 0, we could see that 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, right? Then the row value got increased by 1. Now 1. So 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. So that's why you see 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 2. Likewise, 2, 0, 2, 1, and 2, 2. This is the simplest way that you can actually create the array and accept the values and print them. Hope this is all clear. Let me take you to the assignment back. I'm back in assignment, and there are multiple questions here. I will walk you through all the questions very quickly, and then probably I'll do one question. I've already done. I'll demonstrate to you again. So 3 into 3 matrix, and print those values which are even. So you should not print all the values, but you should print only even values. And you know the even can be checked by dividing by modulo by 2. If it is 0, then it is even. 3 into 3 matrix B, and find the sum of the matrix. This is the question I'll show you again. But before going to this, I will discuss all these. Input the values in 3 into 3, and then difference of the matrix. So we have A, we have B, and then for each value of A, you have to find the difference. Input the value 3 into 3 matrix and find the product of matrix. You have to find the product of matrix. 3 into 3 matrix and transpose. You know the transpose of matrix is row becomes column, and column becomes row. Input the value 3 into 3 matrix and print the upper triangle. This is the upper triangle. You have to print only these values, and another for lower triangle. So hope all these questions that I have discussed with you is clear to you. Now I will take you to the demo again and try to show this question wherein I'll be inputting values to two arrays, A and B. I mean array 1, array 2, and then I will find the sum of these two arrays and display the answer, right? So let's go to the online editor. So I'm back here in the online editor, and I have you can see that there are three arrays that I have declared: ARR1, ARR2, and final array. So ARR1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then there is a loop for row columns. This is the first loop that I run to enter the value of first row, first array, and this is the second loop that I have run to input the value for second array, and then this is the third array wherein what I'm doing, I'm running the loop, but the same nested loop, and then final array row column equal to ARR1 row column plus ARR2 row column. It's pretty simple. This is the statement that you need to understand, and it is a simple statement. I think you have no issues understanding this, right? If there was a minus, you could have done minus here, and multiply, there is a different logic that you need to do with the multiply. And then I'm displaying the first array. You see the first array is being displayed, and the second array is being displayed, and then the answer is being displayed. Let me quickly run the program. The program is running now. I have to enter the value for first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the value for first array. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then you see this. I have already entered the value. This is the value of first array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is the value for second array, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And this is the sum. So 1 plus 11 becomes 12, 2 plus 12 becomes 14, 3 plus 13 becomes 16, 4 plus 14 becomes 18, and you see the answer. So we are back with the 3D array. So you can see that I have declared a 3D array, 3-dimensional array, 3 into 3 into 3. So you can understand that how many records that it can store. So Now for this, actually, what you need to do is that you have to run the nested loop of I, j, and k. So as we did for double dimensional array, we row and column loop, wherein for this three dimensional array, we'll be running the loop three level of nested loop for I is 0 to 2, 0 to 2 for j, and 0 to 2 for k as well. And then we have entered the value for I, j, and k. And likewise, we can print the value, right? Depending upon the business case or depending upon the scenario, the dimension of array may vary. But as I updated earlier, that 2D is the most commonly used array, which covers most of the use cases. But I just wanted to show you this example, and then to show you that this can be done in C. To discuss a couple of limitations with the multidimensional arrays may have. So we can see that quickly consume a large amount of memory, since you have no flexibility to resize it. So once you have declared the array, it is going to take that much memory. So this can be one limitation. Obviously, once we'll go with the concept and we'll try to understand the array, the pointers and all, then we would be having dynamic memory allocation. And C doesn't support dynamic resizing of arrays, obviously. So we have other option, as I talked.
Subscribe for more updates. Comment or write us at mailtocodewithabby@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.